30, verse 41. Those who wait upon the Lord shall mount up on eagle's wings. They shall run and not grow weary. They shall walk and not faint. Yesterday we were talking about the eagle, and there's so many fascinating things about an eagle. I want to bring you a couple more very fascinating points. In this verse, we are going to be mounting up on eagle's wings. And I talked to you yesterday about how it is primarily the paternal eagle that cares for the young, particularly teaching them to fly. And that the paternal eagle will push the eaglets out of the nest, a nest which is very large, sometimes weighing as much as a whole ton. That's 2,000 pounds, as you will recall. And then if they're struggling on their way down, he will swoop down, going as fast as 180 miles per hour, and literally pick them up, and they will ride on his wings. And we talked about what a beautiful metaphor that is, because isn't that exactly what our Heavenly Father does for us? He wants us to stand on our own. He doesn't always make things easy. He even sometimes seems to withdraw his presence a little bit, or at least affects our perception of his presence, because he wants us to be able to live in this world through faith and not always by the sight that we see and when we feel so very, very close to him. He's still there, but he wants us to branch out, to go outside of our comfort zone, knowing that he's there, but also doing things with spirit and with faith, knowing that if we get into trouble, he's going to just come to our aid immediately and will lift us up on those famed eagle wings. But today I want to talk about a couple other interesting things about eagles. So in this verse, God is being compared to an eagle. And one thing interesting about an eagle that I did not know is that they stare into the sun for up to 45 minutes every day. Now, you would think that would blind them. If you and I tried such a stunt, it would blind us. But actually, it makes their eyes water, which cleanses them. And that's how they cleanse their eyes, which otherwise would be full of debris because of them flying, in all those different environments and getting the dust and what have you. So they stare at the sun, at the light. And what does it do? It clarifies their vision. It literally cleanses them. Isn't there something beautiful about that? That if we want to be like God, if we want to be like little Jesuses, little Christ, which is what Christian means, what do we need to keep our eye on? The light, the sun. You have to have those spiritual eyes, and then you can look at God and the things of God, and it will not hurt you, but rather it will cleanse you and give you even sharper vision. The other interesting thing is that eagles have a wingspan of up to 36 inches. That is 3 feet, and over 7,000 individual feathers. And every day, an adult eagle will bring these feathers up toward their mouth and will actually bring them through their teeth, and they're cleansing them. And you'd say, well, what's the metaphor there? And I think it's interesting because it has to do with the mouth, right? You're taking something and you're putting it through your mouth. What would that be? What should we do every day as believers? What should be in our mouths every day? What's going to clean us?